I wasn't born and raised in O Block. I was born in Indianapolis, Indiana. My daddy took my mama to Indianapolis, and I was born. And then she came back and went back to Parkway. So I was born in Indianapolis, but I was raised in Parkway Gardens.
About what age you think you like went to Parkway?
I was in there my whole life. I was born, the day I was born, 2 days later, my mama brought me back to Chicago.
Mm. And y'all was in Parkway Gardens from?
Yes.
Oh, so you a real original O Block.
It's not one person. Not one person. It didn't matter before this King Von stuff, none of that. It's not one person in there that don't know me and my little brothers and my mama. Not nobody since the 90s. Nobody. Everybody will tell you like, yeah, them Diane crazy ass kids. You know what I'm saying? That's who we was.
And you said one of your brothers just died recently. Was he?
He died last year in April on the 6th.
And he was living in the O Block as well.
Yeah. All of us. Every last one of my mama kids stayed over there. Wooski stayed over there too.
So Wooski's just one of your brothers, or
he just one of them. He the third brother. I'm the first, then Lowski, then Wooski, then Shooter, then my youngest brother.
And he would have been out of O Block by what age? Because he lived there for a period of time as well, right?
He was always in and out. Because by him, you know what I'm saying, always getting to it with people on the block. He was always leaving, going to hang with his homie Tuka and on 71st. So he'd be going down there, doing his thing down there. But we was living on the block though. But then we had got put out. And that's what made him really start fucking with them hard. Like now he ain't got no ties to the hood. He don't gotta come back over here, none of that. So when he came over there, shit, he terrorized and he could just go back down on 71st.
So when you was hanging out in the O Block, who was like your main crowd of people you was chilling with? Like, are you?
Me, OD, 5, Platoon, DP, A1, White, Sherrod, C Murder. There's too many niggas. Platoon. That's really about it. That was like really my circle, like people you would see me with every day. Like,
What about Ball Star? I don't know.
you wouldn't see me with him every day because he come from another hood. You know what I'm saying? We was bred in there. You know what I'm saying? He come from another hood.
So you were born in what year?
1990.
1990. Okay, so you were like 20 by the time the whole Sosa shit starts blowing up and everything. So you're kind of like a grown man.
Yeah, I think
watching all these young 15, 16-year-olds
and
blow
I was
up.
in prison and I ain't know nothing
You were
about
already
it.
locked up by then.
Yeah, I got locked up in 2009.
Oh,
I think
okay.
Sosa really started popping in like 2011. I want to say around the time that O got killed.
Mm.
And I was steady hearing the names and shit like that, but I didn't know who they was talking about until I actually seen it on TV, and that's when I learned about the whole JoJo beef and all that crazy. I was still locked up for all of that.
Okay. So you got locked up in 2009, you said?
2009.
And what was that for?
Armed robbery.
Okay. Was that the first time you had serious legal problems?
Not serious legal problems, because I had a lot of serious legal problems when I was a juvenile, but as an adult, that was the first one.
What were the juvenile things related to?
Juveniles is all about, all right, we making bombs. I don't know if y'all ever, you know what I'm saying, know nothing about making no fucking bombs with bathroom cleaner and aluminum foil.
I always wanted to, but I never really got too far past just like burning shit.
So we was doing that, you know what I'm saying, and getting in trouble. We was throwing them people cribs and shit, throwing them in people cars, throwing them at police cars and shit.
In your neighborhood. So these are like people that realistically are probably like related to your friends and shit. And you're
We ain't get no though. We was kids, you know what I'm saying? It was fun. You know, I got locked up for shit like that. I got caught with a gun when I was the shorty. I got a bunch of trespassings as a shorty from trespassing in Parkway Gardens. They gave me a whole bunch of court supervisions to stay from over there, but then I still go back over there because I live here. My mama live here. Where the I'm gonna go? So I still be going over there. They keep locking my ass up.
But people always talk about how prior to like 2011 or whatever, that O Block and, you know, just the overall climate in Chicago was a lot more relaxed compared to where it's at now. Is that your impression as well?
It was, hell yeah, because it wasn't that much. It wasn't that many guns. Like for some reason, there's a lot of guns in the neighborhoods now. Like it wasn't that many guns, bro. Like people used to fight. People used to fight. I remember when we was going to Dallas. Like we used to fight. That's how all the beef started anyway. Cause we used to fight each other all day. These was people. These was dudes that we was going to school with.
You talking about like
we
the
used to be
63rd?
Cool with once upon a time. You know what I'm saying?
The STL beef.
No, before STL, when there was EBT. You know what I'm saying? Them niggas we went to school with, and a lot of them locked up. You know what I'm saying? They never come home. You know what I'm saying? Like STL, STL wasn't even heard of around that time when we was beefing with EBT hard. We didn't know nothing about St. Lawrence. We was beefing with dude and them on Eberhard.
But who's dude in them? Like, who the main nigga that y'all was fighting and shit over there?
Torrance and Cornel and all them niggas, Wee and Chicken. You know what I'm saying? Them niggas who we used to hang with. Them was our homies.
Why did y'all start fighting? Like, they be saying most of the times that the fights start over like women and shit. Like, why do you know?
That wasn't our case, though. That wasn't our case. When that Calumet building got tore down, niggas went from the Calumet building to Eberhard. And we stayed in Parkway. And when they went towards Eberhard, they started fucking with the gangsters. And when they started fucking with the gangsters, that created a problem. And we was in school beefing at Dulles.
Yeah.
Beefing every day, all day, fighting, and then it led to some other shit.
Yeah, so I guess the fight started leading to getting shot at, and
people started getting their ass whooped. You up here getting embarrassed in school, I'm gonna bring a gun up to this motherfucker next time. You know what I'm saying? That's how a lot of that shit started.